Machu Picchu is a magnificent ancient city built by the Incas, located in the Andes Mountains of Peru. Hidden among the clouds at the peaks of these high mountains, this ancient settlement is renowned worldwide for its architecture and mystical atmosphere. Machu Picchu is not just a historical and cultural heritage site, but also a symbol of humanity's ability to live in harmony with nature. Recognized as one of the new seven wonders of the world, Machu Picchu attracts millions of tourists annually. However, the history, discovery, and present-day condition of Machu Picchu go beyond the breathtaking views admired by visitors. This text will explore the construction process, historical significance, the state of Machu Picchu during the Spanish conquests, and the challenges it faces today in detail. The history of Machu Picchu dates back to the mid-15th century, during the reign of one of the greatest Inca rulers, Pachacuti Inca Yupanqui. Pachacuti initiated numerous architectural and social reforms to expand the Inca capital, Cusco, and strengthen his empire. Machu Picchu was built as part of these reforms. While the exact purpose of Machu Picchu's construction remains unclear, researchers propose various theories, suggesting that the site may have served as a religious center, a royal estate, or an educational and ritual center for the Incas. The city is masterfully perched at an altitude of about 2,430 meters, nestled in the peaks of the Andes, and the structures built here are considered marvels of stonework and engineering. The architecture of Machu Picchu perfectly reflects the Incas' harmony with nature. The stone blocks used in the construction of the city were assembled without the use of mortar. These stones were so skillfully placed that it is nearly impossible to fit even a needle between them. This construction technique enhanced the building's resilience against the frequent earthquakes in the region. Machu Picchu consists of various structures, including residential areas, agricultural terraces, religious buildings, and observatories. Notable structures like the Intihuatana stone, the Temple of the Sun, and the Temple of the Three Windows exemplify the advanced astronomical and agricultural knowledge of the Incas. Machu Picchu was built during the height of the Inca Empire and was an integral part of the political, religious, and social life of this civilization. The Incas worshipped the sun god, Inti, and many structures in Machu Picchu were used for rituals dedicated to this deity. Additionally, Machu Picchu may have served as a center where Inca elites gathered and made various political decisions. Machu Picchu's historical significance was severely impacted by the Spanish conquests. In the early 16th century, Spanish explorers arrived in South America and quickly conquered the Inca Empire, leading to the collapse of this great civilization. However, it is believed that Machu Picchu was never discovered by the Spaniards and, therefore, was not plundered. As a result, Machu Picchu has been preserved in much better condition compared to other Inca cities. Hiram Bingham and the discovery of Machu Picchu. Machu Picchu became known to the modern world when American explorer and historian Hiram Bingham visited the region in 1911. During an expedition on behalf of Yale University, Bingham reached Machu Picchu with the guidance of local inhabitants. He called the site the Lost City of the Incas, sparking efforts to recognize and preserve Machu Picchu. Bingham's discovery brought global attention to Machu Picchu, but it also compromised the archaeological value of the site. Many artifacts were taken to Yale University for research purposes, resulting in a long-standing dispute between Peru and the United States. Eventually, after extensive efforts by Peru, most of these artifacts were returned to the country in the early 21st century. The first restoration efforts began shortly after Hiram Bingham's discovery. Throughout the 20th century, various archaeological excavations and restoration projects were undertaken. However, some misguided practices during this process caused damage to the ancient city. For example, some restoration work done in the 1940s and 50s prioritized reconstruction over preserving Machu Picchu's authenticity. Today, more conscious and sustainable approaches are being adopted in the preservation of Machu Picchu, thanks to the joint efforts of UNESCO and the Peruvian government. More meticulous methods are being used in conservation efforts to protect the natural and cultural integrity of the site. In 1983, Machu Picchu was included in the UNESCO World Heritage List, granting it international protection status. However, the challenges Machu Picchu faces today threaten the future of this ancient settlement. Machu Picchu is one of Peru's most important tourist attractions, drawing millions of visitors each year. While tourism significantly contributes to the region's economy, it also imposes significant environmental and structural pressures. The increase in tourist numbers has led to wear and deterioration of the ancient structures, complicating conservation efforts. In response, the Peruvian government, with the support of UNESCO, has implemented various measures to regulate the flow of tourists to Machu Picchu. These measures include limiting the number of daily visitors, making specific routes mandatory, and completely restricting access to certain areas. Additionally, sustainable tourism practices are being encouraged, and efforts are being made to educate visitors on behaving in an environmentally responsible manner. Another major threat to Machu Picchu is natural disasters. The high altitude and rugged terrain of the Andes Mountains make the region vulnerable to earthquakes, landslides, and heavy rainfall. Particularly, intense rainfall can endanger the stability of the ancient terraces and structures. Preventive measures taken against these natural threats include improving water drainage systems, implementing landslide prevention projects, and undertaking structural reinforcement efforts. These measures are crucial for the long-term preservation of the ancient city. The future of Machu Picchu depends not only on physical preservation measures, but also on serious steps being taken in environmental and cultural sustainability. Local communities play a vital role in preserving and sustainably utilizing Machu Picchu. The Peruvian government and international organizations are developing various projects and educational programs to involve local people in the preservation of cultural heritage. Machu Picchu is both a masterpiece of the Inca civilization and a symbol of humanity's ability to live in harmony with nature. This ancient city is a time capsule that carries traces of the past to the present day. However, the preservation of Machu Picchu and its transmission to future generations require significant effort and awareness. Throughout history, many civilizations have built magnificent structures as tokens of their greatness. However, these structures are not only the heritage of the period in which they were built, but also of future generations. In this sense, Machu Picchu is an indispensable part of the world's cultural heritage, and its preservation is a shared responsibility of all humanity. Today, Machu Picchu retains its value as both an archaeological site and a living cultural heritage. The sustainable preservation of this heritage is of great importance not only for Peru but for the entire world. Therefore, every individual who visits Machu Picchu must be aware of their responsibility to protect this heritage. The future of Machu Picchu depends on our actions today, and this ancient city must be preserved not just as a tourist destination, but as part of the world's heritage. Please subscribe, like, comment, and share. See you soon.